Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 7, Episode 28. I'm JC Proton. We're picking up at turn 143. We're playing Horatio on endless difficulty in an endless duration game. This is a Disc 4 galaxy map of the largest size. We still control the Cassiopeia constellation, but I think that's temporary because we have 15 systems. And the Cravers have 15 systems, but it's going on 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that'll give them 16 once they complete colonizing Primus. So if they have 16 and we have 15, I'm thinking they're going to get control. So we'll lose the food bonus when that happens. And like I said last recording, Cravers are going wide. I'm going tall. I might end up colonizing Mizar and Gobris to try to push back a little bit on the Cravers. We'll see. We'll see. We are still in Anarchy for another, I want to say, 4 turns. Excuse me. Yeah, 4 turns left on Anarchy. At which point we will get a Senate, Senate election, and we will establish a federation as our government. It looks like we're going to probably have ecologists and pacifists as our represented parties in that government. Probably. This is where we're at on populations. And let's move our fleets. Technology completed. We got electromagnetic shields and plasma intensifier. I don't usually use that, but since we have sim camps, we're going to do electromagnetic shields. I can't talk this morning. It's 8:40 in the morning. I rolled out of bed, I don't know, about 40 minutes ago. I was looking over the map and stuff, and so I'm still kind of waking up a little bit. We got some populations who grew. We got some Herishams, Amoeba, Vagabas, so we got to shuffle those dudes around.
It is with great pleasure that the Unfallen contact you to make this proposal.
Yeah, we don't want an alliance with the Unfallen.
We know not what game you play, but we have a proposal.
We do not want any alliances because we want to maintain the peace that we have going on, and everybody else has wars going on, so any alliance we join puts us at war. Yep, so we have no interest in any alliances for now. Maybe down the road, eventually, maybe, probably not, but maybe. All right, well, we're going for a score victory here. Let's see what we built. Slag and sludge and Xeno industrial infrastructure. Cool. So we're currently making 14.5 of those, 3.5 of those, 3.5 of those. The Cravers also have endless foundries. There's a deposit here in their home system, right here. And they also have a deposit, I want to say, is it here? Yeah. So they have a couple deposits. So I'll get more endless foundries. Excuse me. Once I conquer, take Ebony from the Cravers and take down their home system, yeah, I'll totally have more. It's a thing I'm hoping to do, but it's gonna, it's kind of a long-term plan since they still have me 2-1 on score. I'm almost in the 1,000 club. There are 4 of us clustered around in the middle, and then there's 2 at the bottom of the pile and 2 at the top of the pile. So anyway, let's rock through here. Let's see. So we got a Bhagava at AA. How many do we have of those total? 5. Okay, so we have a few. Okay, so let's see. We got 1 at AA. Excuse me. I'm hoping not to have too much coughing and stuff going on this morning. So, do we have one at AD? Yes. And AC and AB. Okay, so this one, and this one all have a Bhagava. So, AI probably does not. Nope. Okay, so we'll send it from AA to AI. Where are you? Where are you at, little buddy? There you is. Oh, hey, the Vojani landed in AA Prime. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. That'll be cool to get some Vojani growing. Okay, AI, yeah, Vojani are amazing. They provide all this. Ooh, what do I have to... Yeah, let's boost them. Totally, dude. Super Spud. Okay, well, I need a Super Spud. Let's buy one ASAP. Let's see, luxuries. Wow, those are not cheap, bro. But they're worth it. I'll buy one. Wow. That is really expensive. But I want to get these guys rocking and rolling, man. So right now he provides +4 food, industry, dust, and science. After I boost, he will do 8. And yeah, after we splice them, we get 2 food, industry, dust, and science on our main population. So absolutely fantastic. They're one of the best races to splice. Okay, so we moved up the Bhagava. Let's see, AC has an amoeba. Okay, so we can move one to AF. Move it to AF, that works. Harishim's at AD. How many Harishims do I have? 7. Okay, does AE have a Harishim? Nope. There we go. AD to AE. There we go. And I think that's everybody. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's just look for anything that there are 2 of on any of these. There shouldn't be any, if I'm keeping up correctly. There's an Epistus, but that's not 8K, and those guys are maxed out. Okay, so we gotta move somebody off of 8K. Guess we'll send another one over to AM. Yep, that seems reasonable. And there's already 2 population en route, which would be 3 population en route. Cool, yeah, he's got plenty of room over here for some growth. Okay. Alright, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Great. Alright, and after Anarchy is completed and we have a Federation government, the price to build this should drop from 75 and 20 down to 60 and 16. 20% discount. And that'll let me build an extra one when the time comes. So about 5 turns from now. So that'll be great. And nobody's maxed out, right? Everybody's growing population of some kind. Yes, everybody's growing population of some kind. Okay. Cool. Great. And we'll move on to turn 144. My score went down. I guess because I had population moving. Oh, no, it went up to 998. When population land, I'll be over 1,000. So yeah, I'm pretty close to overtaking Lumeris. I'm not too far. I'm only like 127 away from the Sophons, and less than 200 away from overtaking the United Empire. Oh yeah, 1,010. Okay, great. Great. So I'm in the cool club now, over 1,000 points. Yeehaw. Okay, amoebas, we're at 9. I think I have amoebas all over the place. AI's got one. AN is about to have one. 9 of 16, that's kind of like the halfway point. I kind of think maybe I'm not going to send one any further. Good. He has one to spare. Does AG have amoebas? Nope. AJ does though, right? Yeah. Because I just sent one not long ago. Okay, AG. AB to AG. If it's close, I'll do it. AG. AJ? Sending it in the wrong place here. I'm a little distracted, maybe? There we go. Now it's going to AG, which is really close, so that's cool. Okay, we're done with amoebas. Cool. Let's see what this conversating is about.
Well, if it isn't our favourite empire, up to their usual japes.
Sophons seem to want a science agreement. I'm not feeling that.
We know not what game you play, but we...
Yeah, that's a no. No alliances. Sorry, guys. Alright, we completed this. Cool. Alright, let's see what happens when we move populations over there. Let's move a couple and see what happens to our approval and our industry. Whoa, nice improvement. Nice improvement to our industry, that's for sure. Yeah, dudes, for sure. We take a big hit on influence, but it's totally fine. Let's see which way is this better. Yeah, we're gonna keep him over here. Cool. Okay, and this has no resources, so the upgrade we're gonna do there is industrial zones, extra industry, and then extra industry on hot. That's gonna be a permanently hot planet. We cannot do any terraforming on it. And it has moons, so that unlocks moon bases and lunar surveillance and exploring binaries. Okay, so let's figure this out. Okay, so we're gonna very quickly, I think we're gonna immediately build that because that'll provide an 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 extra industry, right? Because there's 5 pops and yeah, and then that's 5 hots. So yeah, these are both the same price. This gives a plus 15 science. This gives a plus 50 science and 50 dust. So this is kind of a ridiculous one. It's super underpowered for the price, right? It has a maintenance cost of 16. This has a maintenance cost of 16. So you're basically just trading 16 dust for 15 industry. I mean, for 15 science on that one. So that's one of the last ones I'll build. But I'll build this one. 50 and 50 is pretty nice. That's a nice chunk of change. It's expensive though. I mean, cost is on par with Graviton Shielded Labs. So. That's pretty cheap, right? Yeah, 480. We'll put that down here with the terraformings. Probably something like that. And then this is like, yeah, an afterthought for sure. No time soon am I going to need that. Okay, and now looks like we got a new, tractable armaments. The important part there is the plus 250 defensive manpower capacity. So that converts over to 25 industry. Because of this structure here, Sim Camp, one of my favorite ones in the game. So the more defensive troops you have, the more industry you get. Last video I had on this guy, I had picked this. Part of the I didn't mention it at the time. Part of the reason why I picked it was because it increases your defensive troop capacity by 100. So that's an extra plus 10 industry. So I'm going to do it again because it'll give me plus 20 industry, and then the other points will probably go into here after that. Alright, sorry with the sniffling this morning. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and zip through our queues real quick, and we're just going to add these. Just queue those up right where we already have those kinds of things being built. And this one's going to go at the top, toward the top anyway. Rocking through this real quick here. We're desperate for industry on our Horatio. And it's coming. It is definitely coming, man. I tell you what, right now, we're puny and weak. But soon we will be big and strong. Well, maybe not exactly. Well, yeah, we will. Eventually we'll. We're going to get taller and taller. We'll get stronger and stronger, for sure. Let's see, where do I have it? Okay, I have it here on this one. Yeah, we're getting pretty far down the colonization list now. These are the newer systems that are not built up as much. So the plan will be, we are going to build these system upgrades that upgrade the system, and you get a 15% industry per system level. So you see this is right now level 2. So by building this, that makes it level 3. So a level 3 system will get a 45% industry increase. Pretty nice boost, right? 45% boost to industry is very significant. So that should be a step in the direction of making us big and strong, right? And then the same thing will happen at level, let's see, get through the rest of these. I'm almost there. Yeah, I did. Okay. So the next level of upgrade will be level 4, and I'm going to also use this. So that'll give another 60% increase. So between those two levels, 60 and 45, that's a 105% increase in industry. I'm not sure if the level 3 counts like totally twice, so it'd be 120 instead of 115 or 105, but I think it's only this is level 3 and this is level 4, so altogether 7 times 15 is 105. But still, that's doubling the industrial capacity of your system. So I will be looking forward to building those, and that should significantly improve our industry. So I'm just going to build it mostly probably at the highest producing systems. Probably be these 5, 6, 7 systems, however many I have resources for. And then, oh, no research queued. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, let's do this. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do that. We're going to be focused on getting our trade routes going. So I think my current plan is to put a headquarters here, a second one here, and a third headquarters here. And my subsidiaries are going to be located here and here, so I can increase those. And then I want a headquarters here, so that the trade routes will go across this. And the headquarters that's here will also go across there, I think. This one, I'm not sure if it's going to go this way. Might go this way, so that one might miss. And then I'll also have subsidiaries at these two locations to increase blue cap. So that's my current plan, is to have subsidiaries at those 5 locations and headquarters at those 3. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe if I've miscalculated or whatever, it will not go that way. We may end up moving things around until we get things optimized to flow luxury resources the way we need them. And because there are also endless foundries up here, I could maybe at some future point move subsidiaries up there or something like that. It could happen. It could happen. That's way down the road, though. That's after I'm beating up on the cravers. Can't say it with a straight face right now. But hopefully that day will come, man. Hopefully the day will come where we are, beating up on the cravers. Come back this way. I think somewhere over here are some sowers. I think there's sowers over here, and if they haven't been eaten in feed pits or something, if those populations still exist, it would be really cool to get sowers and then splice them, and then these depleted planets on these systems the cravers have depleted will be able to, I will replete them, right? I'll replenish them with my sowers, and when I splice them, then I'll have that ability on my main population, and that will be really cool. And then we'll have a big surge. At which point, then, yeah, we can really go on offense, and we don't necessarily need to be at peace with everybody anymore. Then, right? That's kind of my plan. Okay, move all fleets. Okay, and let's see here. Sorry with the zoominess. All right, so let's send a probe over here, and he can chill. This dude, he can just send a probe for here, I guess. Yeah, just because. That dude can hang out. This dude is sending probes here and here. Here, I think it was. This dude's sending probes here, and here. This dude's just hanging out with his big vision radius. Here you can see it. And this guy's hanging out down here with his big vision radius. So, Yeah, and the Cravers have Curiosity Expedition Power 4, so it's going to happen eventually. All right, let's rock on over to the next turn. Move our fleets, and let's see, we're turn 145. We're breathing down the necks of the of Armesto, the Lumeris leader. We're almost caught up to the Lumeris, man. We've been in, the Vodiani and the Unfallen are hopelessly far behind at this point. I don't really see them making a comeback. This is, the Unfallen right here. And this is the Vodiani. They're both hemmed in. Hopefully nobody tries to take these two systems. If they do, then that'll put a border friction, and that'll start to interfere with the peace that we have. So I'm hoping we don't have that happen. Okay, Bhagaba boost is over. We want them boosted. Alright, let's do the spaceport trick. Let's see if we can get this price down. We don't want to spend 5 if we don't need to, right? See, so everywhere where we have Balgaba, but we're not growing them, like this one, we're growing them. Here we have one, but he's not growing, so we're going to temporarily lift him. We'll tell him to cancel, so there's no destination. He's growing. He has 2 and he's not growing. So let's temporarily lift 2 here into the spaceport. Cancel. And now the destination is cleared. Okay, and I think that was all the Bhagava. Alright, so we'll go ahead and boost them. Yeah, there's only the 2 that were growing, so now, boom. Great, and now we'll go back and just look for them down here in the spaceports, and we'll put them back. Okay, and this guy, so we have them at AD, AC, AB, and AA. So an AD had 2. So AD is going to send one over to probably AE. Seems like a good choice. AE. Cool. Okay, so that's good. Alright, conversation.
We know not what game you play, but...
Yeah. Haroshims are growing. Bhagavad ratio. Collection bonus for amoebas. So sometimes 50-point thing gives you like a law, amoeba law. I don't even know what the amoeba law is. Not gonna matter, because once I splice these guys, that's another 3 food for all my main population. I will take the food. I need it, right? Plus 4 at this point. So every time you splice, the amount of food your Horatio population consumed goes up by, I think it's like 5%. So we're eating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 30, something like 35% more food than normal. So we need lots of food bonus splice types just to help keep up with that, honestly. And the Harishans, they have Healthy staples law? Yeah, whatever. Same deal. Nom nom nom. Gonna splice them up and we'll get extra food production. Eventually. Okay, so Harishams, how many do we have? We have like 10. Okay, yeah, we're not moving any more of those around. Neither Harishams nor Amoeba are getting moved around at this point. They're too close to splicing. They're over halfway, so not happening. Everybody just sit in place. Alright, we're cranking out some of this stuff. That means industry's going up. All the red stuff is industry. Red, orange. Okay, organic purity. Yay, more food. All good things happening here. Okay, we have a terraformed desert. Let's take a peek at that. Okay, nice, good approval. Ancient ruins. Let's see which planet is the best for this one to be at. We're at 100% approval. There's the overpopulation penalty for over this right here. Overpopulation. You can see it's not too bad though. It's like a -5. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, if you add that up across all the planets and your whole system's overpopulated, yeah, it's more to deal with, right? Okay, so that's 355. 358. We can handle the approval hits. So even though it's a strong magnetic field, wow, we've got a lot of approval going on, man. So yeah, that's a -10 approval per population there, but I like that number. I like it. I like it a lot. Big industry is for the win. Okay, all that's cool, man. All right, let's rock through our ships here. All right, this dude arrived. Cool. Boom. Lockdown. So this dude's about to arrive next turn, right? Yep, he's going to lock down as well. Go into guarding mode. That dude's just going to chill. This dude's going to do his usual 3 probe launchiness thing that he's been doing. And then this one's going over this way, I guess, to look here. And this dude's doing the same deal, sending out 3 probes because I cannot afford to upgrade that dude. It's super expensive. Yeah, see, it would have been like ridiculous. Not happening, man. Not happening. Look at me. I'm almost breaking even. I'm at 22 dust and I have a -3 per turn. Yeah, we're almost there, man. We're going to be able to get through it. Let's see. That dude's just going to camp out. That dude, I guess I'm sending 1 probe a turn over this way just to kind of look at this system. This guy's sending probes over here just to get a peek if he's got a fleet there, which is not really relevant. Alright, and how much more Anarchy? We have 2 turns left. Right. Yeah, those pacifists are really rocking their approval, man. They're getting a lot of support. Probably, maybe some of these populations are pacifists or something. There you go. Harishams are pacifists, so that's part of what's driving it. And the Bagaba are pacifists. So that's part of what's driving that stuff. Once they get spliced away, then I think you're going to see that support for pacifists drop. Interesting to see over here, there's a lot of competition going on for these systems. See Mr. Higashi or Miragashi and Kraz, they're competing. Ten turns, 3 turns, so it looks like United Empire is going to win this one, and because Riftborn don't get food ships. food ships. And it looks like he's probably going to win this one too. So I could see where these two will end up in conflict at some point. Right now, United Empire is not at war with the Riftborn, at least not yet. Okay.
Your presence and communication is a source of endless joy to the unfallen.
It's great to be friends, man.
What is your objective?
Okay, we grew a Bhagava, Harishams. Alright, so we're growing those Bhagava. We'll move those around. I'll do that in a minute. Let's take a peek. Okay, we're building good stuff. Colonize Arctic, colonize Silicon Giant. Okay, cool. So Arctic we got, must be this one probably, because this dude showed up here. Terraform to snow. So we'll be roughly in this area. These ones are more important to upgrade because they have these resources and stuff. So we'll do 4 and 5 first, and then we'll do 3. And 2. Probably 2 before 3 because it's a larger planet. And we'll support a larger population. Okay, and then what else do we have? Oh yeah, Silicon Giant. Yeah! So that's another permanently hot planet, and it does not have any resources. So for sure, we're going to do industrial zones there. Probably right away. See what we got going on. That's 5 turns. 2 turns to build industrial zones. Okay, let's see what happens if we move a population over there. What happens to the approval and what happens to the industry? Industry up, approval down by 1 point. Not a big deal. Let's do it again. Bigger hit on approval, but still pretty good. I'll make that trade for that industrial increase. Okay, so that's all good. Is that event still going? Yeah, smoking gun. So I'm supposed to be getting a +20 approval for 1 more turn. But when I look at the list here, I don't see smoking gun listed there at all, anywhere. So I think maybe that's a bug where it doesn't actually apply. I think that's the thing. Yeah, and this is sterile, and so it's a lot of negativity, and -8 per pop. So that's why his approval's in the dumps. Okay. All right, Bhagava on AA and AC. Okay, let's do this here. Probably AI? No, I have a Bhagwan AI. Okay, do I have Bhagwan AN? I do not. Kind of really not worth putting one there because this dude's food production is so low, but I'm just doing it to spread them around, man. AC. Do I have one Okay. Cool. We got the populations moved around.
We know not what game you play.
Nope. No alliance. Everybody's growing population of an improved type. So, yep. Got stuff growing. That's all good. 11 of 16. So we're getting kind of close to doing some splicing here. And we're getting close to ending Anarchy. Move all fleets. Okay, he's going to go into guard mode. Lock down that system. By doing that, I'm hoping that we don't get colony ships heading in there. Let's see, he's going to pause. He's going to shoot his probes the way he does every turn. At some point, I'll have enough money to upgrade these guys into effectively Overwatches, right? Go into Revealer 5, and then I won't have to send these probes, right? It accomplishes essentially the same thing, just with having a huge vision radius, so you can just passively keep an eye on things. And it saves, you know, the hassle of having to actually send the probes out all the time. It's not a big deal. It's just a convenience, quality of life kind of thing. Alright, let's click over. Now, supposedly Anarchy will be over in one turn. Let's just click on over at end turn and see how that plays out. And we'll probably wrap the video here. We're just going to take a peek at turn 147. Just get a sneak peek preview of what we have to look forward to in the next recording. Government established federation. Yeehaw, boys. Bodyani grew at AA Prime. Nice. We're at 13 of 16 amoebas. With 1, 2, 3 more growing. So we'll be splicing them pretty soon. Built a whole bunch of defense. Alright, so next turn we're going to actually have an election. Right now we can probably pass laws. Yep. Interesting. We can pass laws. We don't have an elected government yet. So we can only pass the base laws. Interesting. That'll be fun to play around with. I'll probably do that off camera just to fiddle around. Alright, so we got an election coming. Ecologists, pacifists, militarists are only 5%. Industrialists are 8%. Alright. So that's where we'll pick up next time. At turn 147. Yeah, we're all done with the Anarchy. Cool. And we're making good progress. We're only 2 turns away from getting our ability to build our first trade headquarters. Got all kinds of stuff happening here. We got Cravers prowling about. We got Scavenger there, Scavenger there.
We know not what game you play.
Yeah, they're still wanting an alliance. All right, I'll poke around. I'll look to see if Cravers have any fleets out here or anything. Patriots, Navy. Ooh, they've improved their. Oh, they have another battleship added to that fleet now. Now they have two. Yeah, they're all about the missiles, that's for sure. Cool. All right, well, we will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.